Welcome, respected friends. Check for all the 11 identities in us. Just remembering few more days still, we become strongly convinced about them or having the knowledge about them. We have to be the lokasevakas with all our attitudes, inner and practices outside possible. We have to be the lovers and the workers for Sanatana Dharma. To move spiritually ahead, we have to have sufficient vairagya. We have to be the bhakta of the Lord, shishya of the Guru, mumukshu from the samsara, jignasu of the satya or the truth, reality. All this is possible when we do regular shravanam to the inner and outer voice, therefore shrota. This we will do when we decide that we are sadhakas. And these 9 things can be done when there is readiness to work hard, and what is required for is that full level of inspiration and dynamism in us. May these things always be by with us, consciously gained by us. And then who help us? The Parabrahma helps us by revealing. So let us salute and pray. Ishvara helps us by removing Maya. Let us salute and pray. Then the Adiparashakti Mata blesses us by positive Prakriti. So pray her with remembrance. Remember and pray to the various Devata Gana with so much respect, humbleness, by recognizing that their grace is so essential for us. In that humbleness, our relation with them will be beautiful. Through Upasana prayer, they bless us with the best of the abilities in all faculties. Salutations to the Guru Tattva, Guru Parampara, our Guru and the Acharyas. May they guide us, may we receive it. And Shruti Mata should be around us all the time, and our mind should be reveling in her only, asking her to reveal to us the Shastrokta Jnanam, Siddhanta, Sadhana and Anubhuti. Dear friends, before we take up our beautiful study of the Shwethashwathara Upanishad, the Upanishad quotes are done, GEETHA quotes are done, some more quotations are being told to substantiate that there is no other way, and the only way and the sure way for the moksha is the Atma PRAPTHI through the Jnanam gained from Upanishads, sadhana indicated in the Upanishads. Just 2 minutes of discussion. Ki, as it is said in Bhagavad Gita, ki sadrusham cheshtate swasyaha prakrutehe jnanavanapi prakrutim yanti bhutani nigraha kim karishyati. Our own inner nature or prakriti, which we made knowingly or unknowingly from so many of the lives, will compel us at all our levels of intellect, body, one indriyas, mana, and even our outer pursuits. So powerful it is that 1,000 times more powerful is the force of that than an earthquake or a cyclone. That is why the sadhakas like you and I struggle so much, even to move an inch also. Like again in Viveka Chudamani, it is said ki this Maya Moha Bhranti is so powerful. Prajnavan Panditopi Chaturopi Atyanta Sukshmartha Druk Vyalidastamasa Naveti Bahuda Sambodhinopi Sputam Bhrantyaropitameva Sadhu Kalayatyalambate Tat Gunan Hantasau Prabala Duranta Tamasaha Shaktir Mahatyavruti. Rajoguna, and more powerful than that is this Tamoguna. Recently we saw in Yoga Vasishta also in that Trishna Bhanga Nirupana Prakarana, how a person of the highest level also, but when that Trishna Rajoguna attacks him, he will be Trunayate, thrown like a blade of grass, blown like a blade of grass. Before that also, such 2 3 shlokas came. So, it is not an easy thing. It is so tough. And especially when the prarabdha of the punya karma is fructifying, at that time Guru Bhakti, Daiva Bhakti, Shastra Dhenam, Sadhana, everything appear to be done smoothly. और लगता भी है कि बस अब थोड़े देर में है भगवान मिल जाएंगे हो जाएगा. But then from within only again when the other prarabdha of not the punya but the papa and the other things when it expresses लाख कोशिश करे होता नहीं हो even a microsecond we can't focus on Paramatma. This is there for everyone. Then we have to realize it, we have to accept it. And we not feel shy about it, guilty or regretted. That is how it is. And we are not answerable if somebody say कि तो तुम तो इतने लोग दिन से पढ़ रहे हो शास्त्र क्या हुआ. They don't know that it is not merely by studying Shastra, but the total transformation has to happen from within, which is not a one day, one life's work and not a simple and easy task that you lifted and put the chair from here to there, or shifted that object from here to there, or washed some cloth or utensil, or put some paint to the door. The changing of inner personality is totally a different project altogether. That is why every of the jiva have tried for it. Having understood to be very tough only, they give a break and involve in the other things of the world. Again, when the punya fructifies, thoda karenge, fir aage. Now, the two solutions for this, what to do, is said to us by Lord in Gita. From today, mostly we'll cover one or the other text and shloka as a theme to discuss 2 3 minutes before the Upanishad Adhyayana. Let us see common sense thoughts and useful tips for sadhana. See in 7th chapter, Bhagavan very clearly says कि कि त्रिभिः गुणमयैः भावैः एभिः सर्वमिदं जगत् मोहितं न अभिजानाति माम एभ्यः परम अव्ययम्. Mohitam, deluded by evihi trivihi gunamayahi bhavaihi. These three triguna made bhavas, inner and outer objects are thoughts or desires or situations born out of these trigunas. By them, people got deluded so much that na abhijanati mam. They will never be able to understand, recognize, identify with me. Who am I? Ebhya param and avyayam. Beyond these three gunas, that imperishable me. So, Lord, you are telling it so strongly, then what can be done by us? Next sloka is the most important in today's topic. Bhagavan says, yes, Daivi Yesha Gunamayi Mama Maya. This is my Maya, it is Daivi, it is this Gunamayi, very strong. Then Duratya. Nobody by their efforts can cross. Therefore, what he says, Mam eva ye prapadyante. Mam eva ye prapadyante. Exclusively they surrender to me. Mam prapadyante eva. They definitely surrender to me. Then third one is Maya metam taranti, means for the crossing of Maya alone, Trigunatmika, that they surrender to me. Surrender to me alone, must surrender, and me alone must surrender, asking with only one sankalpa to go beyond the three gunas and see me. Now, dekho, you understand why we took up this topic today? Every moment we have to be in that prayer to the Lord, that, O Lord, take me beyond these three gunas, especially the Rajotamo with Sattva guna, let me do sadhana to you. And the moment Lord gives sattva, use it for sadhana. Again, that sattva goes, rajotamo come, and they so overpoweringly pull us into the worldliness. At that time, again, with the folded hands, we have to plead to the God that protect me from my own this excessive rajoguna, excessive tamoguna. Tamoguna is laziness, lethargy, indolence, disinterestedness, not wanting to do anything, not wanting to plan anything. That is tamasic. Rajoguna is inside the anxieties, tensions, worries, both for sadhana and samsara, outside involved in so many things, situations, etc. In our simple language, Rajoguna means. Now see again that topic which is touched here, even earlier also, called as the Trigunatmika, Bhagavan takes up in 14th chapter completely dedicated to that. And having explained all the three guna, their influence, their bandhana, karana, etc. Again, when Arjuna asks, tell me how to go beyond three gunas. Katham chetan three gunan ativartate. Answer is same. Bhagavan says, Mam cha yaha avyavicharena bhakti yogena sevate sagunan samatitya etan brahma muyaya kalpate. The one who doing seva to me with the bhakti yoga, which is avyavachara. Avyavachara bhakti means vyavachara is a technical word. V and abhi and chara. V means viparita, abhi means abhitaha, chara means charat. So that which we have to do, when we don't do that and do something else, that something else is viparita. And many things, abhitaha, charat, is a vyavachara. Like a student going to school, college, he should supposed to study. If he doesn't study and he does anything of being with the friends, etc., in Sanskrit, technically it is called as V plus Abhi plus Char. Understood? A person in the office working, a government servant, a politician, a doctor, a lawyer, anybody, what they have to do, if they don't do, that viparit ho gaya. Something else do, they do, abhi hi ho gaya. Doing, charati ho gaya. So all those cases are V plus abhi plus charati. Technical word it is. But it is used only in one particular case, in the general parlance. And it is so much given that one meaning as if that the man does that as if it is not that B plus Abhi plus Charati. That is the words carry some meaning when it has got a technical meaning. Just to avoid the confusion once for all, I took 1 minute to explain that word which Bhagavan says. Ki mam chayaha avyavicharena. What is the avyavichara? Bhakti with Lord. What is the bhakti without vyavachara? There is you hold on to Krishna Bhagavan, hold on to Krishna. Okay? No viparita, nobody in the world. Second one, all the upasanas, namasmaranas you got from the Guru are convinced about doing them, not doing anything viparita of that. Third one is doing it only for asking him to bless, to go beyond three gunas, and not asking for anything which again binds us in three gunas. That is called as avicharati, no vyavichar. Aisa wala bhakti. And what is the bhakti? Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu, Smaranam, involving in them so much that we and God are nearer and nearer to such an extent that we merge in God like the second bird merging in the first bird, like the river merging in the ocean, like the water drops merging in water drops, or the fire merging in the fire, we become one. That effort is called bhakti. So, Mam Chaya Avyapacharena Bhakti Yogana Sevate Saha Gunan Samati Tetan Brahma Moyaya Kalpate. So, today what we are discussing is necessity of upasana of Bhagwan to whatever the way we can do. But single pointed Sankalpa agenda, then Bhagwan, I understood that this powerful Maya of yours, especially of Rajotamo, only you can remove. I am an utter failure in conquering it. How much ever I struggle, I am, when a very usual oceanic tsunami attacks, what a human individual can do. Can he stop that storm, that tsunami? What is his awkat and capacity? Isn't it? In the same way, our awkat capacity of any sort is so minimal, so meaningless when this Prakriti inner and outer attacks. That is why Bhagwan's Upasana Sharanagati. You are seeing in Bhagavan Adi Shankara Shivananda how many ways he is pleading to the Lord, O Lord, Raksha karo. है ना, मेरे चित्त को भक्ति नामक रज्जु से बांध कर अपने अधीन में करो, मतलब मन को चित्त को. That is the meaning. At the same time, after this is very clearly understood, and from now onwards, every moment we are in Bhagavad Smarana, whatever upasana possible, but with the prayer to take us beyond three gunas into the Atmanubhuti. Another thing is, at our own level, that struggle, the effort, we should never give up. That pleases the God. You know, that famous quotation in English, Lord loves more the sweat of the toil than the tears of the what do you call, the meekness or prayer or such thing. He doesn't love the tears of crying and begging. He loves the sweat of working hard. So therefore, at our level, what we can do, few things. You know, if you want sattva to sattva bhojana. If you don't want rajottama guna, reduction of that bhojana. So if you want sattva make our whole house sattvika. By this, nothing will happen, mind you. Yet, these efforts of us please the God. He will believe that ये बंदा वाकई genuine है. Till he finds we are genuine, he will just watch us suffering all the three gunas maya. To prove we are genuine, first of all, we have to be truly genuine, and to prove that these things, when we consciously do, that invokes his blessings. And especially the Bhojana, the Vyavahara, our whole atmosphere, and the things and beings we interact with, and the topics we get entertain, mainly, as much as possible, our mana. You have to become aware of it and again do sattvic related things. In this way, when we cooperate with God, when we invoke His grace to along with our efforts, then only this tougher than the toughest thing to conquer, the tamo rajoguna of the prakriti, we cannot go beyond. चाहे कुछ भी करो, कितने शास्त्र पढ़ो, कितने भी कोशिश करो, our efforts are so tiny, no? What have we done actually effort other than being worried and frustrated? And just by taking the classes in the morning, nothing is done. It is only jagat ko bachane ka hai bas. When we are in the class, world is safe. That is the only thing. And it will be even 1,000 years we do satsanga, it will be like this only. The inner change will happen when we change. The inner change will happen when He blesses. Blessings come when we are genuine in prayers, in our upasanas, in our relentlessness, in our single pointedness. You know, that's why in the evening class, Ramas, every sargame, one thing he is talking about and finding the fault with it and feeling the restlessness with that. We also should find it same. As he is surrendering to the Guru, we also should surrender to God. Hey Bhagavan, ye Trishna nikal do, ye Chinta nikal do, ye Kayata Datmya nikal do. So we pray to him also, we try also. Bus gets set like a pakka samsari, settles in samsara for thousands of lives. He will not deter from it to take even a little tone towards spirituality. Don't we see the people around us? We were also like that in period of time. Same way, pakka pakkad sadhak we are, will not shift our gear from that and continue any number of lives it requires. टेल टू अवर सेल्स, टेल टू गॉड, भगवान जितना जन्म जरूरत पड़ेगा मैं इसी मार्ग में रहूंगा. ये मेरा निश्चय है दृढ़, my effort also. है ना? Distance you have to cover is a lot to reach to the destination. So because long distance, we can't change the direction and go somewhere the opposite direction of the main goal. So that decision. Not that we have not done, we have not achieved, therefore got frustrated and left it. Some people do that, those who don't have guidance of the Guru or God, those who are doing independently. जिनको नहीं है गुरु भगवान गाइड करने को, they go through this thing. But why should we go through that? We have our gurus to love us, to encourage, to guide us, to tell us, beta, yes, it's far difficult. It takes lot of time. It takes lot of sacrifices, efforts, energies. But the thing when you go reach the goal, the beauty is ultimate. That is key. After that, there is nothing to be gained or reached. Have patience. When you are tired, take little rest. But once you are fresh, again move. Never change the direction. Never change the goal. So that third thing. The first thing, pray to the God. Second, we do at whatever as disposal. Third one, that ourselves being committed to be only in this path. When we do that, slowly, steadily, the things will change. And luckily, again, as I said, according to our good outer and inner prarabdha, when everything is smoother, enjoy doing maximum sadhana. वो भी पुण्य से ही होता है कि साधना करने का अवसर. At that time, you may be busy in 100 things, yet your mind cooperates for that 1 or 2 hours sadhana. जब दिन ठीक नहीं होते हैं प्रारब्ध, there is nothing to do and yet you can't do sadhana. That is very terrible thing. There is nothing to do but बैठ के करना साधना नहीं होगा वो. Isn't it? It won't. You won't cooperate. The inner thing will not cooperate you. It goes into क्षिप्त भूमिका. That's it. चित्त गया, क्षिप्त गया, छिप गया वो. अब चोर छुप गया तो उसको पकड़ कर कैसे काउंसिल करोगे? तो मिल ही नहीं रहा वो, है ना? The thief in front of the eye also we can't catch even after 10 summons, isn't it? है ना? Yesterday somebody was saying CM is arrested. I said CM is not arrested. Accused is arrested. The one who is accused of the crime, he is arrested. Why will anybody arrest a CM? है ना? है ना? जो मुलजिम है, जो हिंदी में कहते हैं, उनको आप अरेस्ट किया, नॉट चीफ मिनिस्टर. डोंट मिस यूज द वर्ड देयर. सीएम को नहीं किया भाई, मुलजिम को किया है. उर्दू में जो कहते हैं, जिसने क्राइम किया, ही इज कॉट. वेरी डेंजर इफ यू मिस यूज द वर्ड देयर. Proper publicity is to be done. How can CM be arrested? Yes, you are right. We can't arrest. We should not arrest CM. But we must arrest the corrupt, whoever he may be. Even if it is PM or president or anybody. अरे इतने संत महात्मा जेल में है, इतने लोग बाकी इट्स ऑल दैट इज अ प्रूफ. देयर इज नो अदर वे देन to be honest and loyal in our outer and inner love. So this chitta goes into the kshipta bhumika, then we can't catch it and repair only. Or it will be in that rajo mood of past worries or future anxieties. I'm telling, when there is nothing to do, if the cooperation is not there from prarabdha, we can't do any sadhana vigorously. But the second point, don't miss it. Yet we have to cling on to. Yet we have to hold on to. Like what we do. Nothing of the Shastras understood, nor convinced, nor inspired to sadhana. Yet we are holding on with full faith. That Shruti Mata, the Bhagavan, the Guru, whom we are every day remembering and praying all 6 times, they will one day look at us and see our plight and effort and dukkha, and they bless us. Our sincerity is we want to grow spiritually only. We want nothing other things. vehemently, clearly from our side. बाकी हम देख चुके हैं. We have seen. We have had a comfortable bed. Even if it is a palatial place, it will be little better than this. That's it. We had a good food on our dining table. Even it is chapan bhog, it will be little better than this. We understood it. We have traveled in the car. Even if it is 10 crore ka hai, oh, it's a little better hoga. That's it. We had the servants serving us. 1,000 servants we have, they say better hoga. That's it. Little bit. We know it now. We don't want any one of them. We had a love from 2 or 3 people. Even 1,000 people love us. It is little better than that. It has nothing to do with our inner recognition of the self. We are clear now. We want nothing of them. Like for me, any number of Shastras I study, it is like this only. Same way boring, I will tell you, and you too only because nowhere to go. Isn't it? ऐसा ही चलेगा. So, in this way, we are clear, oh God, what we want. So, we are not deterring from what we want. So, we have that faith. That is why we are holding on. है कि नहीं? जितना भी भयंकर हो तूफान पकड़ के रखो बस. In very rare bad cases only that the tufan is so fast that it won't allow you to pakdo and you get flown. But in 99.99 cases, there is always chance given to pakdo. Pakdo, that's all. You are not coming out of that tufan. Now you are fully safe, secured, but you are not flown away. Now we are in the tufan of the outer and inner world and prarabdha. But holding on to Shastra. Once the good times come or the holding becomes matured, and our prayers, most importantly, today's whole topic is that only, are deep, intense, 24 घंटे, they say we have studied in yoga bhasha कि अभ्यासः, दीर्घकाल नैरंतर्य सत्कारा सेवितः दृढ़ भूमि अभ्यास to pray to the God. When it is done for nirantarata दीर्घकाल सत्कार से, he will answer. And what the answer we get from him is our antakarna becoming sattva-guni, and in that every picture is clear about goal and means, and we get command to plan our day so beautifully, justifying our outer duties, whatever to be done, and we have full sufficient time for sadhana with full cooperation from our antakarna, even the sharira adi. For that we have to pray. Isn't it? Everything is struggling. Body doesn't cooperate, our senses doesn't, mind doesn't, buddhi. So how the ego, it is running. And the plight of every sadhaka is like that. Till the sadhya is reached, nobody is spared. That's what the example. Who chief minister or president or prime minister ho, nobody is spared by the maya and the karma phala. That has nothing to do with the inner journey. It is inner journey is totally different. You can't club it with outer one. Outer one means simultaneously. बाहर भीतर, बाहर बुरा करते हुए भीतर आगे बढ़ेंगे नहीं होता हो. Like that we have to understand. May God bless all of us. Bhagavan said, "Mam cha avyavicharena bhakti yogena sevate." Here also, "Mam evaye prapadyante maya metam taranti." तो 7वां चैप्टर, 14वां चैप्टर. सो साथी, 7.5 शनि की तरह 7th में 14th में भगवान ने दिया ये थॉट about our surrender to him so that we get abilities from him. Also the difficulties of Rajotama go away. We are able to do and progress in sadhana. Om 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 Sahanavavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Namo Brahmadibhyo Brahma Vidya Sampradaya Kartrubhyo Vamsa Rishibhyo Mahadbhyo Namo Gurubhya Nidhe Sarva Vidyanam Bhishajay Bhavaroginam Gurave Sarva Lokanam Dakshinamurtaye Namaha. Shankaram Shankaracharyam Keshavam Badrayanam Sutra Bhashya Kruto Vande Bhagavantav Punah Punah Shruti Smriti Purananam Alayam Karunalayam Namami Bhagavat Pada Shankaram Loka Shankaram Om Vidanamaya Vishadaikakala न च किंचन कांचनमस्ति गुरो द्रुतमेव विधेहि कृपां सहजां भव शंकर देशिकमे शरणम् ओम ब्रह्मानंदं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्यादिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वदेशाक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तन्नमामि ओम परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे समस्त ब्रह्म विद्याचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो नमः श्री श्वेताश्वतर उपनिषदाचार्येभ्यो अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः तेषां सर्वेषां कृपया उपनिषदुक्त ब्रह्मात्मैक्य बोधस्य अस्मिन् क्षणेव प्राप्ति द्वारा मुक्ति प्राप्त्यर्थं सनातन धर्म से विश्वव्याप्ति विश्वाध्यात्मिक प्रगति एकता पुरोभिवृद्ध्यर्थम अस्मिन् धर्म संस्थापने कंकणबद्ध अस्माकं सह सर्वेषां निरंतर दिग्विजयार्थम अनेक शास्त्र अध्ययन साधना प्रयत्न मध्ये श्री कृष्णयजुर्वेदीय श्वेताश्वतर उपनिषदः पारायणम् अध्ययनं श्री आदिशंकर भाष्य समेत मोक्षार्थं साधना प्रयत्नं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे ओम अतः श्री कृष्णयजुर्वेदीय श्वेताश्वतर उपनिषद आदिशंकराचार्य दत्त मंगलाचरण श्लोकम ओम नित्यानंदम निराधारम निखिलाधारमव्ययम निगमाद्यगतम नित्यम नीलकंठम नमाम्यहम् अथ प्रथमोऽध्यायः शांति मंत्रः ओम सहनावतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः ओम शांति 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 संबंध भाष्यम ओम we have started seeing after Upanishads and Gita quotes from other Shastras to strengthen our conviction regarding pursuing only Paramatma Prapti, that too through the study and abhyasa of what is taught to us in the Upanishads. Such an important topic it is. Don't miss this one. That is why we, even though it's lot of time gone, still we are taking some more time. Because Bhagavan Adishankara has taken time. He has not jumped into the commenting of this Upanishads first मंत्र straight away. उन्होंने 50 पेज स्पेंड किया, मतलब उसी से हमको समझना है how important crucial are these things to our understanding. Okay, now we have seen yesterday कि such a beautiful shloka na, meaning is so simply conveyed. मतलब through that meaning the thought is so simply easily conveyed. See that how it is. Sarvesham api chaitesham atmajnanam param smrutam tadhi तद्धि अग्र्यं सर्वविद्यानां प्राप्यते हि अमृतं यतः प्राप्य एतत् कृतकृत्यो हि प्राप्य एतत् कृतकृत्यो हि द्विजो भवति नान्यथा. Simple translation I tell. You catch it very deeply. I also try. First, sarvesham api cha etesham. Among all these hundreds of spiritual so-called sadhanas and other things, in comparison to all of them, in sub में सर्वेषाम अपि चेतेषाम आत्मज्ञानम परम स्मृतम. It is said in every place that Atmajnana is the highest thing to be done, to be gained. Point one. Two, tadhi agriyam sarva vidyana. Among all the vidyas, this is the agra vidya. It is the first and foremost and topmost vidya. Why? Prapyate hi amrutam yataha. When one recognizes this Atma Vastu, he will obtain the Amruta Tattva, Amruta Swarupa. Last one, Prapya Etat, having obtained this Atma Tattva is equal to Amruta Tattva, Prapya Etat, Krutya Krutyo hi Bhavati Dvijaha. Dvijaha, the spiritual seeker, only after getting this Atma Amruta, Amruta Swarupa Atma, becomes Kruta Krutya fulfilled. And more important is na anyatha. By no other means one gets kruta krutyata, that is fulfillment. By no other means one gets the amrutatva. So Other than Atma Jnana, any other Jnana, other than Atma pursuit, any other pursuit, other than Atma Prapti, any other Prapti is neither Amrita, it is Mruta, nor it is Krutakrutya, it is Akrutakrutya. Neither immortal, it is mortal, nor it is a fulfillment of life or achievement, it is only half achievement only, not fulfillment. Krutakrityo bhavati na anyatha. So see, after even listening to it, how much of the information has gone into the head, into the heart, jata hi nahi ho. That is what we are in tamoguna or rajoguna. Such an ultimate of the sentence said. That's why we said our Prakriti is like that. Bhagavan Adi Shankara, he knows. Otherwise, he would have given one quotation and stopped. Has सैकड़ों दे रहे only to bombard and make the borrowing कहते हैं उसको, making the hole into this thick layer of rajas and tamas and send this light into our intellect and heart. He is giving so many quotes. We also have to become absolutely alert and quiet at the very moment of listening and make up our minds that we will pursue only spiritual Atma Prapti sadhanas. Nothing other. This way, when this thought is sent 100,000 times, these are all theory. जैसे क्लास में सिर्फ theory होता है, nothing practical. But when the theory becomes so strong and the sense of urgency, sense of single pointedness created, अभी अभी चाह रहे हैं ना जो हमने देखा, then we may really त्यागे नैके अमृतत्वमानसो न कर्मणा न प्रजा न धनेन, we start detaching from our involvement in anything other than Paramatma and single pointedly do only this. For me to do single pointed sadhana after 10 years, from this moment till next year, 10 years, have to study such topics again and again, send into me the powerful thoughts of wanting to know only the self and ready to do any sadhana for it. If this is not done, then in these 10 years, I will only add more worldliness in me, more upadishadhatma in me, more arthakama in me, more attachments to the ragadesha to the world. Then that will not allow after 10 years even this much what I am able to do now. You understood? This is how a intelligent person has to calculate and plan and do. Even though on this the result won't depend. Result always depends on Bhagavad Kripa. But for him to bless us, he has to know we are genuine. To prove to him that we are genuine at our level, whatever are there, we do that. And what is to be done is this one. See the beauty of this shloka, simple, direct. Bhagavan Shankar ji yaad hai wo? From one of the Purana or somewhere, he has put it here. Sarvesham api cha etesham atma jnanam param smrutam. Then tadhi अग्र्यं सर्वविद्यानां प्राप्यते हि अमृतं यतः प्राप्य एतत् कृतकृत्यो हि द्विजो भवति न अन्यथा. आत्मज्ञान अमृत प्राप्ति कृतकृत्यता, अनात्मज्ञान मृत प्राप्ति नो कृतकृत्यता. Like the child 100 times counseled, still he will not study, he will do nonsense. Like the addict 1,000 times counseled, still he will only do drinking and smoking, he will not give up. Like that, a strong, what you call, insincere samsari, 1,000 times told, yet continues to be a samsari, doesn't take up to spirituality fully. We should not be that. We should become day by day more sensitive, sensible, responsible for our own spiritual progress through our own sadhana, having got inspired from these things. है ना? अब जब एक डिजायर हम बढ़ाने का कोशिश करते हैं, साधना करने का कोशिश, that time we will know what, how it is becoming difficult, And when we observe what are the difficulties, what are the obstructions, we will understand that all those difficulties, obstructions are only those whom we have encouraged, whom we have given value. हम नहीं, तब खुलेगा बंद कल का ताला. Like it's very funny this scam जो latest news में है ना. It was so when they were in overconfidence doing that so closely, so friendlily, we will help each other. करके they did that घोटाला. Now when they EDVD caught them, they accuse each other. तुम्हारे वजह से मैं फंस गया, तुम्हारे वजह से मैं फंस गया. But they are the so lucky ones that the Lord made them caught so that they realize that even this mistake is not allowed to be done when you truly want to rule the country or rule the state or serve the praja. ये great realization. This one negative drop किया मानो, they are the greatest of the leaders. Anybody for that matter. When mistakes done continuously, never want to do service, right now we are not caught. We will be taken directly into the narak. But mistakes done, trying to live a good life, they are caught. Then we have to learn from them. Even this we don't want. So what is the best solution? Yes, we have done it at our ignorance level. Kal galat ho gaya, whatever punishment you give, give. Even though life imprisonment with you, never mind. Next life we are afresh to do service even without this malice. See, that's the maturity. Yeah, we have done accepted. Ignorance था किया हमने. कोई भी ऐसे ओवरनाइट ज्ञानी थोड़ी बनता है. Remember एक बात. Because some talents we have, some abilities we have, some actions we do, some achievements do, they don't guarantee that we are pure in our heart. We are matured in our understanding. We are पक्का in our positive thing. No. वो अपना अपना रास्ता होता है. That is why at the highest level, like saints and sages, they don't blame or find fault with anyone. They say they are on the path. In the path, when you are, ups and downs चलते रहते हैं. So connect thus to this, that to this. Nobody will be spared. Like now in the present government, उसने कोई घोटाला किया, ये गवर्नमेंट गिर जाएगी, दूसरा आएगी, वो लोग भी ऐसे करांगे. And the certainty is what? No government is doing it. Their own karma by Ishvara Leela is doing it. This is spiritual way and correct way of looking at it. And yet, correction we have to do in our life. Nobody does here outside. Nobody can do. Only karma phalu Ishwar hi dete. You can't blame somebody caught me. You did mistake, Lord caught you. That's it. Here also, the mistake is not pursuing Atma Jnana. That one mistake is starting one. उसके बाद जो भी होगा सब mistake ही. और अमृत प्राप्ति नहीं होगा, अमृत होगा, कृतकृत्यता नहीं होगा, अकृतकृत्य होगा, non fulfillment. How many ways we have to move or dwell around this particular thought to get the clear understanding and conviction that one by one unwanted things we are dropping in our life and pursuing the spirituality. Later on, even like Sarvadharma and Paritejya Sthiti, we reach where only Mamayakam Shadam Raja we are doing. और मामेवय प्रपद्यन्ते और माम चया अव्यभिचारेण भक्ति योगेन सेवते. दिस द ओनली वे. अब देखो जब हम थोड़े भी भगवान के प्यारे होते हैं, थोड़े भी अच्छा दिल होता है ना, भगवान हमारे सारे रास्ते गलत करने का बंद कर दे. One of the technique is he will insult us, he will humiliate us, he will punish us, he will be made to be recognized by others. Isn't it? अब देखो वही हुआ. And now yesterday I was watching people when they were shouting against the arrest. Are Murak, he has done a crime. How can you still support him? Whoever is supporting, उसको भी अंदर करो. Isn't it? Your abhimana for a person for his good deeds is different. But that person, if he has done something wrong, he'll have to be interrogated and you have to find it. देखो यही बात होती है ना, हिस्ट्री में क्या लिखा जाएगा. हिस्ट्री की बात मैं देख रहा था कल कि आफ्टर 50 साल पीछे घूमकर देखोगे, what will be there? Both such a good person but got corrupted at one wrong place. वो भी हिस्ट्री में होगा. Other side, the government was strong, never cared about its power, etc. They caught. उनका अच्छे स्वर्ण अक्षरों में लिखा जाएगा. They were not afraid of political loss or gain. But the one who is supposed to do that activity, they are doing it. अब देखो, कोई भी नहीं बचता हिस्ट्री में. गांधी कहो, नेहरू कहो, एवरीबॉडी जो भी है सब बाहर आता रहेगा. Isn't it? When one becomes famous, अच्छा भी होता है, बुरा भी होता है. कुछ समय एक छुपा रहता है, दूसरा छुपा रहता है. This is how the whole world. Mind you, all this is external. And these are all depending on inside what we are. So inside, when I become pure and pursue only the self, first inside thing gets settled. And the outside we not worry. What has to happen through us, with us, the Lord will get it done. This is the meaning of Jai Vidhi Rakhe Ram Tai Vidhi Rahe. You would learn to Rama's feet like Hanuman. Rama will tell Hanuman what to do. So here the Rama is the Atma Jnanam. Okay, next one. Beautiful. Evam yah sarva bhuteshu pashyati atmanam atmana sa sarva samatametya brahma bheti sanatanam. Continuation of that only. So, Upanishad Prapti, through that Atma Jnana Siddhanta and Sadhana, through that Atma Prapti, leading to Amritattva, leading to Krutakrutyata. Okay, yeah. Next to that is what? Ki, evam, in this way, yaha, where he may be, sarva bhuteshu, in all the beings, all the names and forms, living, non-living, inanimate, animate, in all of them, sarvabhuteshu, pashyati atmanam atmana. He sees the self, that self which is there in his own self, that alone. Atmanam pashyati. Atmana pashyati. Means atmanam pashyati is he goes beyond the upadhis and sees the self. Atmana pashyati means sees that self as his own self. That's why Hinduism, the inert stones, pahad also we worship. Because there's nothing inert. In Govardhana Leela, that was shown. Bhagavan Krishna told all of them to worship the Govardhana, and has he not himself entered into Govardhana and then received that puja? वो वही हमको बताता है. जड़ नहीं होता, चेतन नहीं होता, चराचार नहीं, ये सारे चारों, living, non-living, moving, non-moving, all four are expression of one truth only. That's why in our Hinduism we are taught to worship all. We worship space, we worship the stars, the planets, Samudra Deva, Nadi Mata, Vana Devata, we do Namaskar, every Pashu Pakshi. Because basically they are all divine. Substratum. That is what Sarva Bhuteshu cha Atmanam Atmana Pashyan. Okay. Then Pashyati Atmana Atmanam. Then comes Saha Sarva Samatam Etya. Sarva Samatam Etya is an underlining word. He will become Sarva Samata. Wonderful state of being it is. There is no Vishamata in either his experience or expression. Any sort of Vishamata अभी नहीं है. Sarva Samata में थी. First and foremost Vishamata is Jiva Jagat Ishvara Bheda. Subsequently, in the Jiva there is Bheda. In the Jagat there is Bheda. And there is Bheda between Jiva Jagat, Jagat Jagat, Jagat Ishvara, Ishvara Jiva. This is called a Vishamatas. All those Vishamatas go away. Sarva Samatam it. Samata. A higher level में सर्व समता में, that's what actually next line में भी बताया कि that sama vastus anubhava only he is there. Even if he is searching, he cannot see anything other than Parama. The state of Prahlada, Sarva Samata. Father has his own problem, son has his own problem. Father says there is no Hari or Narayana. मैं ही हूँ तुम्हारा प्रभु, ये पूरा राज्य मेरा, दुनिया मेरा. He is so strong in that. He cannot come out of that thought. That is the height of ignorance of that Hiranyakashipu. That child is equally, he says, मैं क्या करूँ? I want to listen to you. But other than Hari, I can't see anything. अब मैं क्या करूँ बताओ? I can't see anything, Papa. Sarvatra Hari eva. Isn't it? That was his faith. He can't change it. Then father asked, इधर है उधर है इधर है. He has shown 5-6 खंबे. ये खंबे में है क्या, वो खंबे में, ये खंबे. Then the fifth or sixth one, इसमें है क्या, इसमें भी है. Then he gives the blow with the hand. Left hand he gives blow. Then Hari comes. Then with the gada with the right hand he tries to fight. Sarva Samatameti. Feel the meaning of that word. And the Sarva Samata in Katha Upanishad Bhasha is Nityo Nityanam Chetana Chetananam Eko Bahunam Yo Vidudate Kama. Means for the transaction level, you will call ocean as ocean, river as river, wave as wave, ripple as ripple, bubble as bubble, foam as foam, froth as froth, pond as pond, lake as lake. At the transactional level, he will do all, but he never misses the one common water. Sarva Samatameti. And all the time, neither he will miss the anubhuti of the water, nor he is frightened or troubled by the appearance in any of this form. Because he is so rooted in the truth, the reality, the water, that it won't deter him when it expresses any form. That is the meaning of Sarva Samata. Anything you call, like Sushti, Sthiti, Laya, तीनों में Sarva Samata. He knows all Sushti is nothing but Bhagavan's expression. The Sthiti is उन्हीं का, लय हो रहा है किसमें, उन्हीं में हो रहा है. You will not have the disturbance or Vishamata. And Vishamata comes when avidya, ahankara, upadhis are used to see the world. Avidya is replaced by vidya. In that vidya, there is no Vishamata. Sab ek hi Parama. That is why samatam etyam pashya sarva samatam etya brahma abhyeti sanatanam. With that samata sthiti, he experiences that sarva sanatana brahma tattva. Sanatana means nirantara, which is kala atita, which was there eternally, which is there now. It will be continuous eternally. That principle is called sanatana. That sanatana is applicable only to Parabrahma tattva. We are called Sanatana Dharmi because we accept the Parabrahma to be Sanatana, and we accept we have to identify with it as Sadhaka primarily. Then only anything for us secondary. Such a common sense, देखो दुनिया में whole world only is created, remaining and going to dissolution. What to talk about small little things? Then सृष्टि से लय को ही हमें value नहीं करना. How can you value any small little things on the world? Then what is to be valued? That which is undisturbed, even though Srishti Sthiti Laya is appearing. Our drushti should be on that. Brahma Bheti Sanatanam. By being in that Samasthiti, you will experience that Sarva Vyapaka Brahma has his own self. See the whole thing? Sarvesham Vipicha Etesham Atma Jnanam Param. Tadhi Agriyam Sarva Vidyanam. Why? Prapyate hi amrutam yataha. Prapyetat कृतकृत्यो ही भवति द्विजः न अन्यथा. Then evam, in this way, yah may be sarvabhuteshu, in all beings, pashyati atmanam atmana, sees the self as his own self. Sa sarva samatametyo, all vishamata drushtis in him go away. Brahma bheti sanatanam. Then he will experience the sanatana Brahma. उनके अलावा, उस ब्रह्म के अलावा सर्वम खलु इदम ब्रह्मा, व्हाट इज सेड इन माण्डूक्योपनिषत् ओमित्येतदक्षरमिदगं सर्वं तस्योपव्याख्यानं भूतं भवन् भविष्यति सर्वम् ओङ्कार एव इच्छान्यत् त्रिकालाक्तिनं तदप्योङ्कार एव सर्वं हि एतद् ब्रह्म. See, Atma Brahma, that which is said in Vedic Upanishadic mantra, here said in that Purana in this language. Nothing, no, nothing short than that. Same. शब्द थोड़ा ये पौराणिक शब्द है, but the theme is same. That's why Shankar Bhagavan took it as quotation to explain this point. हो गया यहाँ तक? Now last line in this continuation. See, these are all connected. ये पूरा एक ही portion है. These many shlokas are not from different assorted one, एक ही sequence. Up to कहाँ तक आ गए हम? ब्रह्माभ्येति सनातन. What is next? Samyak darshana sampanna. Such one who has got samyak darshana. That is Atma darshana. That is Sarvatma darshana. That is Brahma darshana. Here darshana is anubhuti. For such person, karma bhir nani vadyate. You will not be bound by any karma anymore. Now the practice which we are doing from the first quotation of seeing the opposite of it in this portion, that particular Shruti Mata or that Purana itself says in the next line. What is the next line? Darshanena vihinahatu. The one who has not got this Samyak Darshana, that means the one who has not got the Brahma Prapti, that means the one who has not got the Samatha, that means the one who has not got the Atma Prapti, the one who has not seen that, ऊपर जो है ना कृतकृत्यता, the one who has not got such person, darshanena vihina to samsaram pratipadyate. He will be in samsara for eternity. See the three thoughts. When the darshana happened, karma bhi nani badyate. Then darshan, samyak darshan nahi mila, so you will be getting samsara pratipadyate. So what is samsara? Getting caught up in karma. What is moksha? Recognizing the infinite self, after which there is no karma is to be done. Here karma vinavyadite also means the prarabdha sanchita agami, he is freed from all that. What happened to us is, in that Western education system, our minds have, though we are into Sanatana Dharmi, got that way conditioned materialistically, outwardly. Otherwise, we true Indians, Hindus, Sanatana Dharmis, these subjects should be enjoyed so much thoroughly and it should touch the heart. Because the subject of the Hindu and subject of the heart. Hindu means Sanatana Dharma. हमको लग ही नहीं रहा, इतना हम खराब हो गए by exposing outside. Just like too much exposed to the Bhautikavada, spirituality doesn't feel tasty to us. I am trying to say that having heard these words, how inspired we have to be, how impressed we have to be, how clear we have to be in the understanding, therefore committed only to do this. So the one continuous thought is explained in these 7-8 shlokas. I'll take a minute again to say, Sarvesham apicha etesham atma jnanam param smrutam. Among all the sadhanas done, worldly or spiritual, the supreme most is Atma Jnana. Atma Jnana Param. Second point. Kyun? Tadhi agriya sarva vidyana. This is the ultimate of all the vidyas. Kyun? Kyunki prapyate hi amrutam yataha. When the Atma Jnana is gained, Amrita Prapti is gained. Prapya etat, once this Amritatva is obtained, Kruta Krutyo hi bhavati vijaha. One becomes fulfilled and there is no other way, na anyatha. Then evam, in this way, first he has discovered himself. After that, sarva bhuteshu, in all beings, pashyate atmanam atmana. If he sees his own self only, saha, that person, sarva samata metya. He achieves the sarva samata, that is called as brahmaabhyeti sanatana. Once that sarva samata brahmanubhuti comes, so samyak darshan कहते हैं उसको. Such samyak darshan sampanna karma bhi nani badyate. Is not bound by the karma. If one says, no, I won't do all that, then darshanena vihinaha, If this Samyak Darshana is not there, Brahma Darshana is not there, Sarvatma Darshana is not there, Darshanena Vihinatu Samsaram Pratipadyate. He will be forced to be in this samsara. Samsara means Jiva, Upadhi Tadatmya, Kamana, Karma, Karma Phala. That is Karma Phala binds us is Janma Marana. And same Karma, Karma Phala, Kartrutva. Again, one side become Vasanas, other side thicken the ignorance. अज्ञान को दृढ़ बनाएंगे, वासनाएं अंदर आ जाएंगे, and those vasanas again push us into the kamana, karma, janma, marana. One cannot be freed from it. अब कोई कहते हैं हमको फ्री होना ही नहीं, हमको इसमें ही अच्छा है, आप नो दैट पर्सन इज नॉट आवर स्टूडेंट. We are not fit to talk to him. We can't say it the other way. We are not correct for him. For him, the other counselors who teach him how to earn money, artha kama, this world and that world. इसलिए ना थोपा नहीं जाता है spirituality. The one who is ready to listen to him alone, it can be told. That is why Guru Maharaj मक्खी मारते हुए ऐसे बैठे रहते आश्रम में. कोई एक साधक सुनने के लिए साल में 2 साल में एक आएगा, और वो भी एक हफ्ता 10 दिन 1 month टिकेगा. Then it become heavy for him, he goes. But carries those samskaras. In time, when they get matured, he become more sincere. Guru will not go and impose. It doesn't happen like that. But you may say Gurudev Ji came from Himalayas, gave lecture on the dayas. He didn't impose. There also, who wanted and deserved, they only came. The whole organizers, members, they did publicity कि ऐसा हो रहा है करके. इन्फॉर्म किया ना. They are not called or caught. उसको जेल में डाल के थोड़ी ले आए लोगों को. Like, I am not coming to teach you. I am teaching you and you came to listen. You are interested, therefore. That day you are interested, you come. As many days you are interested, you come. नहीं है तो गए. And we have to accept it, we people, because it is all like that. Everybody is not fit for it. Every time not fit for it. Only some. Because his flavor is different. So karma bhi samsaram pratipadyate. हो गया. This is one set of discussion. हो गया. One quotation. Next, another one is taken up. What is that? Karmana badhyate jantuho vidyaya cha vimuchyate tasmat karma na kurvanti yatayah paradarshinaha. So no spashtata than this. देखो, we are so lucky. Last 15 दिन ये सारे कोट सुनने का सौभाग्य. कर्मणा बध्यते जंतु विद्यया विमुच्यते तस्मात् कर्म न कुर्वन्ति यतयः पारदर्शिनः. यतयः were putting efforts, पारदर्शिनः to see that, to have the darshan of that which is para, the other side of स्थूल सूक्ष्म कारण के उस पार देखने का इच्छा वाले, प्रयत्न करने वाले और तो देख चुके हैं. All the three of them na kurvanti karma. They won't do karma because karmana baddhite jantu. And what is the mukti? Vidyaya cha vimuchyate. Therefore, the yati paradarshi, through the pursuit of vidya, they are seeing that which is beyond. Then, therefore, they don't need the karma which binds them. कर्मणा बध्यते जंतु विद्यया च विमुच्यते तस्मात् कर्म न कुर्वन्ति यतयः पारदर्शिनः. So कर्म न कुर्वन्ति means काम्य कर्म न कुर्वन्ति, निषिद्ध कर्म न कुर्वन्ति, नित्य कर्म duty they do for some time, then sadhana karma till the paripakvata comes they do. Beyond that, that which is called as karma, because there is a kartrutva, there is a karma phala sakti, such thing will not be there in him. Zero. No, these are very sublime thoughts. लगते हैं हम समझ गए, लेकिन लगता है, लेकिन उसके बहुत एंगल्स होते हैं समझने के. Here, like karmana badhite jantu. What a layman understands, karmana means the physical karmana. No, physical karma is the last expression. Behind that karma, there is kamana. And behind this kamana, there is vasanas. Behind the vasanas, there is avidya. So, avidya, vasana, kama, karma, karmapala, for the sake of janma marana. All of them are there in the word karmana. By this badhyate, bound is the jantu. Whoever is bound is a jantu, jantu gets bound. Jiva. Then how do you get liberated? Vidya. Vidya means what? Physics, chemistry? ये सब पराविद्या नहीं अपरा विद्या है. Vidya in spirituality is only Brahma Vidya, which is studied through Upanishad. Tattva Vidya, Atma Vidya. Only by that he vimuchyate. Vimuchyate from all bandhana created by karma. Tasma, therefore, karma na kurvanti. Then what they do? If they don't do karma, they do the Vidya Abhyas. Yatayaha Paradarshinaha. यति जो है पारदर्शन करना चाहता है वो कर्म नहीं करेंगे, साधना करेंगे. अब हम देखो कितने कर्मों में फंसी जा रहे हैं. लोग कहते हैं हम रुक जाओ, हमको दे दो काम, हम नहीं देते उनको. एंड वी क्रॉस 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120. See, we have to realize one thing is what we are not capable of doing sadhana and we can't sit quietly. Therefore, we are restless. वो तो है ही, but this is a disease. You can't be happy with disease. You have to find medicine. The medicine what trying? Trying both. कर्म छोड़ो विद्या को करो, कर्म छोड़ो विद्या को करो, विद्या करो कर्म छोड़ो. Underlining point is what? How much is my effort, my कोशिश, my प्रयत्न. अपने आप जो होना है होएगा, जो भगवान की कृपा से होगा होएगा, उसके लिए प्रार्थना करना है, लेट अस डू. बट इन आवर हैंड्स, कॉन्शियसली, डिड वी गिव अप कर्मा, डिड वी टेक अप विद्या, दैट्स इट. 1 मिनट के लिए भी करो, दैट इज ए सक्सेस. The huge gigantic tree giving thousands of fruits starts as a small plant only in the beginning. When protected, goes on becoming big. So too, total giving up karma, totally pursuing vidya starts from our conscious effort of 1 minute, 1 hour giving up karma, coming for vidya. Add to it, add to it, add to it in this way. And see the categorical way of saying karmana baddhate jandu vidyacha vimuchyate. Ruthlessly, the truth is spoken. Whether you are able to take it or not, whether it is bitter or not, you are digesting or not, we are not worried. बस कर्मणा बद्धिते जंतु विद्याच मुच्यते. इतना सुनकर भी स्टिल हम कर्म करते हैं. दैट इज ए जंतु कहा. हमको बोलते जान तू प्लीज नो इट बोलते हैं. हम तू नहीं जानेगा, हम जंतु ही रहेंगे, जानेंगे नहीं. Now here underline one thought. Conclusion. Karmana means any karma. Yagna karma, yaga karma, upasana karma, even Upanishad adhyayana karma, adhyapana karma. When there is a karta for any karma phala, it is a karma, it binds. Therefore, vidya means knowing what it is, what that reality is. That reality is Atman. Knowing that is called vidya, that only the one which gives moksha. How much sacred the karma may be, it will give greater results, but still it is a bondage. Only what is there, the reality, the truth. When I identify with that, vidya say, tabi vimuchyate. Karmana badyate jandho vidya cha vimuchyate. Tasmat karma na kurvanti yatayaha paradarshinaha. So we have few more. Then a question comes from the disciple. उसके आंसर में और कुछ बात है. Again the question, again answer. चलो revel in it. मैं तो नहीं छोड़ने वाला है. श्वेताश्वतर का एक एक श्लोक पढ़ूंगा मैं अपने लिए. You are also welcome to enjoy. Thank you. Om 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 Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Paramanshibhyo Parabrahmane Shruti Matre Om Tatsat Brahmarpanastu. yes.